Francis, we've had to come all the way upriver to find you, buddy. Not to terminate your command with extreme prejudice, but to honor your command of this medium called film. What I know about you, and I've known it since we first met in 1967, is that you are fearless. On one hand, you are a warrior for independent artists. You always champion their causes. But also and always, you're fearless in how open you are to ideas, opinions, and inspiration. I remember watching an early cut of Apocalypse Now with a group of filmmakers you had gathered. This cut was 5 hours long. There were 40 or 50 of us, and when the film ended, you asked us to tell you what we saw, how we felt. You invited all of us in. So one by one, we told you where we were lost and where we were found. And I sat there in awe, learning that leaving yourself open and searching was in fact your superpower. Not what we think will make good box office, but what we think will make great art. Because that is what creates films like Apocalypse Now. That is what creates great films like The Conversation and The Godfather, which for me is the greatest American film ever made. Many artists can and do take a bow from their work on a page, on a canvas, on a screen, but our applause for you, Francis, is from a different kind of audience. When we're young, it's our parents we want to make proud, and then it's our friends, and then it's our colleagues, and finally, it's our peers. But you, sir, are peerless. You have taken what came before and redefined the canon of American film, and in so doing, you've inspired a generation of storytellers who want to make you proud of their work, proud of our work, and I always want to make you proud of my work. Thank you, Francis. You have been a mentor to hundreds of us, but the best example of your Yoda-style mentorship is here with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome AFI Life Achievement Award recipient and my friend for over 58 years, George Lucas.
As I came in, you know, the whole row of reporters and whatever, and they kept asking me over and over, what did you learn from Francis? What did you learn? What important thing did you get from him? And I said, he taught me, don't be afraid of jumping off cliffs. And I've lived with that the rest of my life. Although I don't go to the higher level that he does. You're our hero, Francis. The first university cinema student to make it in the industry. Everyone said cinema students could never be allowed in the film business. But you, Francis, you said they would, and then you did something about it. You rounded up a bunch of young film students, gathered us together, we moved to San Francisco, hoping to beat the system. And we did. Like the filmmakers in the dawn of the art form, we had no rules. We wrote them, and you holding the pen. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for creating an era of filmmakers who loved the movies. It's my honor to present you with the 50th AFI Life Achievement Award.
You know, I feel, thank you so much. This is obviously doesn't happen every day to me. But, you know, I feel as if after many years I've returned to the old neighborhood where I grew up. And everything around me is so familiar, and yet it's all changed. There are the empty lots I played in, and most have gone, with new buildings I don't recognize, and so many friends and neighbors returning my smiles. That kid who wouldn't let me be on his team, now an old man still throwing the ball in his glove. And so many others I remember, all grown older, but still somehow the same. And look, one young friend, as tall and strong as he used to be, even though that's his son, the little boy he used to carry on his shoulders. And there's a stoop where my family used to sit on hot summer nights and drink beer. But where's the old nickel vending machine which dispensed the first cashew nut I ever tasted? And all my uncles, my aunts, everyone's still here out there. Some giving me a welcome wave or blowing me a kiss. What a pull on my heart. Faces I knew and loved, some I feared, some helpful, encouraging, and those I felt wronged me, but they had their own reasons, and I forgive them one and all, because I've learned that the only person really impossible to forgive is yourself. And now I understand here, this place that created me, my home, isn't really a place at all, but you friends, colleagues, teachers, playmates, family, neighbors, all the beautiful faces are welcoming me back, because I am and will always be nothing more than one of you. So thank you so much.